Hello and welcome back to Idiot Farm. You're here with me, Coton, and hello and welcome back to Kerbal's space program. And today we are taking Pioneer 1C finally to its maneuver node and finally towards Duna. We're just time accelerating here, ready for the maneuver node. It's in 3 days right now. It's a 947.5 meters per second burn, but we have got plenty of that. As you can see, total delta V is nearly 4,000, so that's good. Oh, we need to slow that down. See, we can speed it up because the Kerbal alarm clock is in 3 minutes, which is 3 minutes before the maneuver node, so it should slow us down. There you go, it's slowing down the time warp. Good. And there we go. Delete on close. Place maneuver note. These nodes may be just slightly on the already. Close alarm. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes until we need to make this burn. I'm going to make sure we are perfectly. Yeah, there we go. We are perfectly on the maneuver node. I don't know how long it's going to take. It says estimated burn NA. So yeah, we need to make this pretty much as perfect as possible. But I'm going to start now because I feel like why not? Let's get the stage on. We're going to have to ditch this stage mid-burn, which is going to be fine. Although we are going to have to ditch the stage. The reason why I started early is because the ditching of the stage is going to interfere with the burn. Here we go. And there we go. We've now got this engine to get us closer. Yeah, we've got plenty of delta V in this engine. So we need to make this as close to possible so we can make sure we get into the sphere of influence. Oh god, it's pushing off the course a little bit, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to slow it on down to more reasonable. And try and get that last 4 meters per second properly done. Let's go a bit, there we go. Okay, 0 point there, that's fine. Right, let's have a look at the maneuver now. So it's glitching out on closest approach. It's either separate. Either way, we'll warp forward, see what happens. See, okay, right. We'll add another maneuver node closer to try and get. There we go. The separation is 301,000 kilometers, or it might be different. Oh, that's because I've moved. Okay, no. Right, we'll add this maneuver node. Nope, that's gone completely wrong. Can we get it closer? And there we go. 150. Oh, that's gone back. Oh, we have a. There we go. We have a encounter. So in 162 days, we need to do another maneuver node, which is perfectly fine. It's now a lot easier to move the ship around. So it's 162 days, okay. Well, we'll add a alarm for that. The margin will be 3 minutes again. Actually, we'll make it 5 minutes. And we'll add that alarm. Okay, so Pioneer C is 162 days, but now we can switch to Pioneer 1B, which is all the way here. We're actually quite close to each other. They are on a slightly thinner orbit though, so they are going to speed up faster than we are. We will switch to 1B and we will get this maneuver node doing it. We'll get on the maneuver node. Let's push it so it's actually on the maneuver node, which is right about here. Okay, this one is a slightly what's the word? Slightly less fuel using burn. It's only 646 meters per second, which is fine. So we'll time warp to it. I'm doing both at the same time because it's going to speed up a lot of things fast. It's going to make a lot of things fast. It's going to speed up a lot of things rather than having to wait to launch another probe, and we're going to do it at the same time. They shouldn't at any point have a maneuver node at the same time. They should always be separate by quite a bit, I believe. But if they do, if it does come a time where they have the same time to do a maneuver node, then it's going to get a bit hectic. But who doesn't like a challenge? Okay, I don't know if it's warping down. It's 51 minutes until this alarm clock goes off. Yeah, it's slowing down my time warp, which is fine. Let's have a look at this maneuver node. Okay. Okay, yeah, close alarm. So make sure time warp is on 1. See, this one again doesn't show the closest approach, but that's just a glitch when you move from vessel to vessel. The maneuver node gets a little bit messed up. Okay, we will close that one, get that out of the way, and this one I believe will have to have a separation as well, so I'm going to start it at a minute. Again, yeah, it's going to have a faster separation. Right, let's speed it up until a minute, and then we'll start doing the burn. Okay, that's roughly right. Here we go. It's going to separate quite early on, and it's a burn. That's fine. When I say quite early on, it's going quite far, to be fair. There we go. Ditch that. And we'll get this on the way. Again, a lot easier to maneuver than the other section, so we should be able to keep on the blue marker quite well and quite easily. I'm going to slow the burn down a tad when it gets closer to the thing, so I've got to make it as perfect as possible. So we will slow it down to about half. Slow, keep it 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 slow, and there we go. Okay, 0.4 meters per second. Let's have a look how close we are. Here we go. We have got a separation of 96,000 kilometers, which is beautiful. We're gonna curve around, like this is my line. I'm gonna curve around and meet it the other side of the sun, which is apparently what you're supposed to do, because I've figured out you're supposed to let the planet catch up to you. So I will be going faster, I believe, and then it's going to catch up with me. I don't know. Either way, it's got a closest approach, so we will add another maneuver node and try and get this a little bit. Okay, there we go. What's the closest approach here? Separation 9 million kilometers is. That's no. Oh, 9 million meters. Okay, so we have got a intercept. We have got a. Yeah, we're on an intercept course. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll again put this in the maneuver node position. We've gone way too far. We will put this in its maneuver node position. We have got a little bit of. We've accidentally put some speed into it. Put a bit of delta V into it by accident. So again, we'll add the alarm clock for 5 minutes outside that, and again we will switch to where is that's 1B. Where's 1C at? Where's Pioneer 1C? Okay. Either way, we'll go to the Space Center and we'll get Pioneer 1C back up, and we will fly to that maneuver node. Yeah, 1C, there he is. Oh my god, he is. Oh yeah, he's. I was like, he's not where he should have been, because I thought he'd be close to going, but we did do the maneuver, so it is fine. So we'll fly this guy. Now, I don't believe I can get any, like, science from him. Let's actually open it up. I've got 2 of certain things, so let's have a look at the mystery goo. Oh, it does give us science. Not a lot to transmit, though. No, actually, there's no point. There's no point transmitting that. How about the Science Junior? View data. No, no, it's not worth anything really. We'll do it in. We'll try and get high orbit and a low orbit of Juna, so we get both types of science data. But this little thing has gone off the path a bit here. So this one is 162 meters per second burn. So we'll just speed it up. Let's watch the orbits actually, because we're going to watch it. Yeah, because we're going faster than Juno right now, and it's going to catch up to us, I believe. Is that? Well, no. Okay, we'll slow down time warp here because I'm just gonna. Oh, hello. Okay, there we go. 163.2. As you see, we've got an encounter. So yeah. We'll get rid of that. We'll make sure, because we did change it a bit, make sure the alarm clock is perfectly with this new one. Because I don't know if we changed it a lot or if we just reverted it to where it should have been. But you can see that we're going faster than Juna and it's catching up. And we will meet it. Oh god. Oh god, it's quite fast. Is it slowing my time warp down? Yes, good. So yeah, now we're going pretty much the same speed, but we've got to go a little bit faster to actually encounter it. We've got to go 163.2 meters per second faster than Juna to encounter it. And then we've got to do a burn. Okay, delete on close, yep. Make sure time warps in. There we go. Okay, so in 5 minutes we've got to do the burn to speed our orbit up so we encounter it, and then when we encounter it we've got to slow ourselves down and circularize that orbit. I don't care how big the circularized is. Preferably we're just going to do it just so it circularizes it, so we can get the high above Juna science, and then at some point we will cut the orbit down and get low altitude science from Juna, and we'll do the same with Eve as well. But let's just get this maneuver node done. I've got to remember that I am in control of the time warp right now. Okay, well I'm gonna just go for it here. Okay, it's pretty fast. We are speeding up. Okay, gotta get this. Is that an encounter? Yes, it's slightly glitching out, I believe, but we have an encounter. So we'll add a maneuver. It will be the sphere of influence change, wouldn't it? Yes. Oh god, it's adding alarm clock sphere of influence. 74 days until we get the sphere of influence change, which is glitching out. Then we've got another closest approach up there as well, if we don't crash straight into it. But that's fine. Now we will go to Pioneer 1B again, speed up to this maneuver and get an encounter. And then it will be all good. Preparation for Eve and Juna will have been completed. Okay. So yeah, we'll speed up again. We'll be going to the map so we can see everything. You see, Eve is speeding up to us. We're catching up to it now. We need to speed up a little bit more so we get that perfect intercept encounter thing. Okay, so here we go. And alarm clock, boom. There we go. So this is only a 9 meters per second change. So we were quite close to it with the previous maneuver. But we just need to make sure we get it perfect now. So I'm not going to put this engine on full throttle because that will be a dangerous thing to do. Okay, we'll go now. And okay, have we? Let's have a look. Yes, we have. We have got an encounter in 80 days. Okay, so yeah, it's perfectly fine for the Pioneer 1C. Yep, sphere minutes change. I did. Shit, I said it to. Yeah, 1 minute will be fine because I will be just focusing on these two until they get an orbit around the planet, and then maybe I can try and go Moho. Moho is apparently the one of the hardest places to get to because it requires so much delta V because it spins very well, it orbits the sun very fast. It is on a slightly different plane, as you can see. They're all sort of level, but this one goes down and up, sort of like a Minmus, orbiting Kerbin. And yeah, it's got a really small orbit, so you have to speed up quite a lot to get there. Then you have to slow down an incredible amount to the same amount of orbit, and then slightly tweak it. But I will probably attempt it. Well, I'm definitely going to attempt it. It probably will be harder. Dres as well, quite hard, I believe. I think it's on. Yeah, that's on a different plane as well. But Joule. Now, Joule I have plans with because at the moment you can see some objects I haven't researched. These unknown objects. Now, I'm not allowed to research anything past Joule. So I'd say I've researched Sarnus already, but that was by accident. So I'm not allowed to research anything past Joule until I send the research body satellite to Joule itself. Because I feel like, because it doesn't have a limited range, which I feel like that's a bit easy. So I can research everything around Joule and like in the solar system, like closer to the sun than Joule, but nothing past it. And I can only research them when I have a satellite in orbit of Joule. So that will be a mission for a later date. But join us next time where we will take Pioneers 1C and 1B to Eve and Juna respectively, and we will hopefully get more and more science and more good stuff. But until next time, goodbye.